Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? If you're making a center build in NBA 2K26, it doesn't matter how heavy, how light, what wingspan, what height, you have to max agility on your build. Agility is so important in this game, partially because of the way it was designed, but also just the way the game is playing. In a lot of 2Ks, when people were making really big, really tall centers, they wouldn't really worry about agility. They're more concerned about protecting the paint. And that was okay in some 2Ks, especially in NBA 2K25 where there was RNG. But in NBA 2K26, there have been some changes with the way agility works in the game. If you guys have not checked out 2K2, he made a video on it where he goes in very detail about it. But I'm just going to give you guys the quick synopsis. If you don't have agility, your player can't even turn. I mean, you're going to look like an absolute buffoon on the court. I mean, I cannot stress that enough. You may be saying something like, Tonic, I made a center that has a lot of weight. I can only get it up to 50. Make sure to max it out. I also made a center that can only get 50 agility. I waited to upgrade agility early on, and when I did not have this upgraded, I mean, I was a defensive liability out there. Really quickly, I want to show you guys this too. If you have a heavy center with low agility, low speed, and you want to help yourself out a little bit, maybe you're playing some 3v3 park, you can put on takeovers like Speedster, Powerhouse. The takeover ability is not going to be anything crazy. It's definitely more for guards, but just having that extra speed and agility is definitely going to be felt on your build. And I got a gameplay to show you guys on the 2v2 of why agility is so important. You just have to be able to move and play defense on this game. As simple as that. If you're a 1v1 player, a 2v2 player, you can kind of finesse it and keep the ball so you don't really have to play defense that often. But you're going to give up the ball eventually. And once that happens, you're going to have to play a little bit of defense. If you're playing fives, it's not too big of a deal. You're usually going up against another 7'4 center, another tall, slow center. So it's not like you're going to really have to be going crazy, you know, having good instincts. You're just going to have to make sure they don't shoot wide open and protect the paint. But in park, you're going to go up against 6'8" demigods. You're going to have to guard people who are dribbling, moving way faster than you. In the park, I mean, these tall lumbering centers are not the meta. That being said, as long as you max out your agility and speed, you'll still be fine out there. This is a gameplay of me and Beast playing on the twos before I had my agility. I think it was in the 40 range. And you're going to see, man, I can't really do a whole lot once they start dribbling in circles around me. Now, effort does go a long way, but effort's only going to get you so far. Without the agility stat on your big, and honestly, this almost applies for any build in the game. Beast ends up taking the shot right there. He greens the rebound on me. The guy I'm going up against, just a typical park build, a 6'8", kind of do it all. You can see Beast doing pretty good at putting him in a box. I'm trying to play low so I can help out if he gets beat. Right here, he's put me on the ISO. I'm there kinda, but not really. I mean, he just ends up getting past me, turn the corner, hit the layup. It's all good. You have multiple chances to get some stops. Check this out. I go for a steal, ends up putting me out of position. Beast able to recover well, gets a contest, but he's able to knock down the shot anyway. That's another big thing, man, about NBA 2K26. You might get some contests, you might play some good defense. They're probably still gonna knock couple shots down anyway. You're gonna have to play multiple defensive possessions to be able to make it happen. And you can see, man, I'm jumping. I'm a little bit worried. Like I said, this is early in the game. I don't even have block, much interior on my build. My perimeter and steal are low, and I did not upgrade agility. As you guys can see, he turns the corner on me. I'm nowhere to be found. Now, I will say at this point, by the time I'm recording the video, I have my defense maxed out, I have block, I have interior. You feel a lot better about playing defense in this game. And the biggest thing by far was upgrading my agility to the max. Once I did that, I can actually turn, I can actually kind of move around whenever I'm playing LT defense. You can see right here, I'm trying to turn, trying to keep up with them. It's like my player won't even turn. And shout out to 2K Toots again. He showed in the video where he was just spinning his stick in a circle. If you have agility high, your player will actually do a circle. If you don't have much agility on your build, your player can't even run in a circle. I mean, it is crazy what 2K did. And I know a lot of people, especially the centers on the game, they're going to be making their bigs. They're going to be doing the typical things where They're going to be thinking I'm super tall. I don't really need the perimeter defense. I don't need the steal. I don't have to max out my agility. You need it all this year if you want to play any defense, man. Offense is overpowered. You're going to need every stat you could possibly get to try to help you out on the defensive end. And at the end, it might not even be enough. Offense is the overpowered thing in this game. Beautiful switch right here. It can definitely help out if you have a teammate that can switch, that can kind of cover for you, rather than just playing one-on-one defense. If Beast gets beat, I'm trying to drop to the paint. He's trying to go to mine. Make them think. If not, it's just going to be as simple as getting past your defender and dunking the ball. You can see Beast hits the nice backdoor right here. 14 to 11. This is where my build shines. An absolute offensive juggernaut. I got the sharpshooting takeover activated. You cannot miss with this. Beast, top of the key, gets himself open for 3. 11 to 17. You can see, man, too, if you make a 6'8" build, it's going to get good enough agility where you can pretty much be a lock, especially, too, since steal isn't great on this game. If you just make a 6'8" with 85 perimeter, 85 steal, max out your agility to whatever the build can get, you're going to be fine. If you make a center, maybe a 7'4", you only get a very low agility. It's going to be tough, but trust me, man, max that out anyway. Don't leave any points on the table. Make it the best it could possibly be to give you a chance on defense because, man, oh man, you need a chance to be able to get a stop at NBA 2K26. If you guys did enjoy the video, if you do want to drop a like, subscribe, of course, I do appreciate it a ton, man. This is Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.